down over here on the mic to pay attention.
Chivo telling me to sit down.
Unfortunately, as Gunblade, I'm sure would love to see that. Maybe all that fighting with me would have been better used. You watching Melee,
yeah,
you bastard. Ah.
No, that's what I get.
It's okay. It's okay.
You can probably plug in that stream if you haven't already. Tell them if they want to see some Melee.
They know.
We were just talking about Melee.
I just commentated the end of that last.
Yeah, he literally from over here commentated the end of that last match.
That's my boy, Mark.
Vinnie.
Wow.
But yeah, behind the ropes, guys, you'll get in trouble. All right, and it looks like we're about to kick off the match right here. This is Vinnie versus Otori, rematch from SRT. Now, there's a lot to be said here. Otori is actually one of the last remaining 3 Japanese players left within the Apex bracket as a whole.
Yeah, definitely. The Japanese have had a strong showing throughout this whole tournament, but the only ones left are Otori, Mechanico, and
QB.
QB. That's right. I had a brain fart for a second.
That's all right. It's been a little bit hard to track it. There's been a lot more Japanese players this year. Melee erupting in the background right now. So if you are watching the Apex stream and want to see that Melee, you should hop on that.
Yep. Little update right now. On that, Mewtwo King beating Mango again.
Vinnie off to a strong percent lead as of right now. As Otori's looking a little bit worried, a little bit safe, as he doesn't want to get chain grabbed. He knows Vinnie's capability, and he definitely has played him before.
All right, let me get a little refocus right now.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Beautiful platform canceled up B's though right there. Wow. Otori going right at Vinnie.
And right off the bat, I can tell you we're seeing a lot more synced Ice Climber gameplay from Vinnie. Usually we'll see a lot of the desyncs and the breakups of the 2 climbers, but this time around.
Yeah, it's really a blessing and a curse to be able to do that. When they're desynced, it's more of a chance to get them separated when you get hit at like anything at all. But when they're synced together, you lose a little bit of that zoning pressure.
And that is the biggest difference between Vinnie and ESAM's climbers as well. ESAM always opts for the safer gameplay and minimally uses desyncs to work with synchronized ice climbers. Vinnie is not the same. Vinnie does like to go for his desynced options and really take advantage of the opportunities desyncs open up to him. And Vinnie playing it real smart right now, taking his time. Unfortunately, got knocked out of the side B right there.
Oh, wow. Nice forward there by Vinnie. He loses Nana or Popo, whichever one.
Vinnie not challenging Otori at the edge, doing the right thing there as Otori opens up with a slow glide mind game to see if Vinnie will fall for it.
Good blizzard by Vinnie, just keeping Otori out, mitigating that pressure a little bit.
Vinnie looking for those tricksies over the ledge there as he opts for an air dodge. And real solid use there of Blizzard is Vinnie. Really trying to stay safe right now.
Yeah. Vinnie with his little tricks from the edge with Sopo.
Oh man, and is it gonna be that patented Vinnie fair that we love to see so many times? And great DI from Vinnie at 142. That cross-stage glide attack is not gonna be enough. Oh, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, Vinnie hesitated when Black Waltz popped up. Cost him his life.
Yes. Now, Vinnie isn't too far off, and I'm sure Otori is definitely going to bide his time here and definitely wait out the clock just a little bit before getting back on stage because he knows how close he is to death.
Oh, nice up airs from Vinnie.
And that Ice Climber double up air is such a serious option. I mean, I believe it does 18 from the 2 of them, 9 apiece.
Yeah,
so
that's
double up air equating out into 36%. Vinnie going to need to get Nana back there. Very important.
Ooh. Vinnie going for that nair to pressure him off the platform.
And did a great job of getting that power shield there. Oh. Gonna have to do something to get Nana back.
Yeah, Otori going after Nana.
Starting to hunt her.
And kills. No,
No.
he doesn't kill her.
She's still there. She's not fully dead yet. Now she is. Vinnie does have a down throw option here, not for much more, but he will have the capability to use it. And I'm just getting so excited here.
Oh, very nice by Vinnie.
Making it look like he's playing Toon Link real quick.
Yeah.
Otori adapting to that Blizzard over the ledge option.
Oh, very nice by Vinnie.
Fortunately, the ending leg of the Squall Hammer will net Otori with a solid punish. Oh, as Vinnie raises the hammer back behind his head for a fair that would have scared Otori. Oh, and Vinnie's going to be in a rough scenario here as the Black Waltz just left.
Yeah, he missed the bus on that one.
So now Vinnie, I think personally, is going to have to take a little bit more time to reset here. He needs some real damaging options, possibly a double up air string to bring this percent back up. And really, I have to give credit to Otori. Otori's been out of grab range and really done a great job of not giving Vinnie an opportunity to get a grab near him. A problem that is...
Otori has all that experience from 9B, or QB, excuse me. And he just knows how to fight Ice Climbers. The Japanese Meta Knights are very well versed in this matchup. And it shows right now as Otori has this lead.
And there's a lot of patience that's developed from the Japanese Meta Knights throughout this matchup. They really get good at waiting it out. I mean, we're already at the 245 marker here, so a lot of time has been chewed through. Vinnie really not that far down. Ices is a character always with immense comeback factor. Definitely the hardest punishes that are ever existed in Brawl.
Yeah, definitely. We were right about that. As Otori gets a little string on Nana. Oh, so quick on that cancel.
Oh, and really getting inside on Vinnie here as that dare is going to separate the climbers and might be solidifying game one as... Yeah, that'll solidify game one right there. So Vinnie really going to have to rethink out his counter pick as it's rather important. Esam coming in for some coaching real quick.
And that's someone that I would really want to help me out in this situation. Esam, even though he is a Pikachu main, a fellow ice climber himself, and one of the smarter players out there, can really help him out.
And definitely, and I mean, I think Esam brings a lot to the table that sometimes Vinnie's eyes are not open to. Like I said, Vinnie, not an ice climber main, known for playing synced ice climbers there. So seeing a lot more of that. While within close range, they definitely have better chances of getting the grab. At distance to really pull in Meta Knight, it's not the same as those desyncs you'll see, such as those ice block chasers, such as, you know, just a couple different desyncs that really cover a lot of ground that we actually saw QB utilize for quite a bit of time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just the difference in play and the success both have, though. That's quite astounding.
It's very interesting. It's a very vast play style difference that really isn't based on player. It really is just something built into the character that's a choice to each player as to whether to utilize or not.
Yeah, and we've been seeing that with a lot of the Meta Knights today.
Yes,
the
definitely.
different style of MK, we've been seeing that defensive MK that camps it out, or that aggressive MK that uses Meta Knight's offensive tools to their fullest advantage.
Now, speaking about mixing things up, something America's done a lot of here at Apex, Vinnie actually going red Game & Watch right now against Otori's Meta Knights, so this is definitely going to be a pretty interesting showing.
Anytime Vinnie loses ice climbers and he doesn't know what to do, I've personally told Vinnie, Game & Watch, do it, do it. And he goes, but Game & Watch, and then I say, no buts, do it.
Yes.
Do it.
And Game & Watch, a character who is very good at putting in very high damage options, all the smash attacks, rather quick, do a great job of really presenting kill power. Unfortunately, Vinnie struggling to find any kind of ground stage control right now. Otori really doing a great job of keeping Game & Watch out.
Yeah, definitely. Vinnie gonna try and... Ooh, nice
and
grab.
Here it is.
Wow, very nice combination. Getting the trip with the Keyblade.
And Vinnie...
Down throw. Tech chase opportunity, but nothing coming from it.
And as I saw, a big difference between Vinnie and many other Game & Watches is Vinnie's proficient use of down throw. He's very good at the follow-ups. He's actually looked heavily into the Keyblade use after a down throw on Meta Knight. So Vinnie definitely looking into it.
Oh, look at that up air to help him get back.
Cute or not, that up air was definitely very necessary to get Vinnie back on stage, as we see a little bit of a B-reverse bacon there to possibly throw Otori off and tack on a little bit more damage.
I would eat that brand, B-reverse bacon. Ooh. too. That dash attack is a great tool on characters by the edge, especially if they're holding on to that edge. It will stage spike if you connect with them.
Yes, and I'm sure that's something Otori definitely had grown to learn, as Vinnie had been very prominent over in Japan during the SRT situation. Now I think Vinnie needs to take a moment here. He needs to reset. He really needs to just calm down, take out his strong options right there, get the follow-ups down for his down throw. I mean, he's coming off a loss with Ice Climbers. We know that Vinnie tends to get flustered, and he can really pull it out in the clutch sometimes, but that requires him to keep his mentality in check.
Yeah, Vinnie just trying to find his way in right now. Otori doing a good job of that zoning. We saw a lot of this when Otori faced Sabrick earlier on in the tournament.
Yes.
That just stonewall zoning. Keeping Sabrick out, and he dominated the set because of that against his Wario.
Yes, and that is something that certain characters really struggle against. Vinnie definitely seeing the option there, as Otori has really favored that slow glide attack over the ledge, stalled out rather.
Now, if you didn't notice that right there, when Vinnie did the B reversal bacon or sausage or whatever breakfast item you want to call it, he tipped the edge and landed out of the animation of the move, so he was able to jump back on and follow up.
Yes, that V-reverse bacon ledge cancel. Too many acronyms to actually make something up with it, but... And unfortunately, this is a problem Vinnie has always seen with Game & Watch. There are just certain times where Game & Watch feels very broadcasted, very obvious, and unfortunately, as of right there, Otori did a great job of making that fair look very broadcasted and exactly that.
Yeah, Game & Watch isn't really a character that's going to really mix you up with his attacks like that. He's really a more dodge-based entry type guy. A lot of his attacks just are pretty slow, pretty telegraphed, as you said. And sometimes it makes it hard to get the kill, even though Game Watch's kill power is really, really high.
Yes, and I think that's the biggest thing, is Game & Watch is a character who's going to be rewarding hard reads and really nailing smash attacks here. So Vinnie having a hard time doing so.
Oh,
But
he hits with the credit card.
And Otori, smart to Vinnie's game plan there, as you see him cancel out the glide real early. Vinnie looking for a hard punish here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very well played by Vinnie.
And this is that comeback factor, as we love to see Vinnie very proficient with the up air usage against Meta Knight in this matchup, because of the fact that it creates very hard punish opportunities.
Yeah, Vinnie so tricky.
Just so smart, and he knows. He's watching that ledge right now, as Otori, I'm sure, is sniffing out a grounded up B, as we see right there.
Wow, Hoontail with the psychic powers right there.
You could definitely see that the Japanese so well aware of the scooping and the stage spiking capabilities of a grounded up B next to the ledge. So that was definitely something that I know Vinnie and Otori were both keeping a huge eye out for.
Oh, that turtle betraying Franklin. No new episodes this week.
No, but honestly, right there, that was like you had spoke about a little bit earlier in the tournament.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's shades of back in 2008. Former Game & Watch main Velocity used to do that runoff hammer just like that and get many, many kills with any type of number.
Yeah.
9 would have definitely got the job done there.
The 6, the 9, a couple others that I'm sure we could definitely throw in there. As long as it's not that 7. No one needs no food right now. And Otori, like you said before, really starting that stonewall defense. And really doing
steady diet of F-tilt. Vinnie's eating that right now.
And I have to say, I think the key to success for Otori right now is the absolute stopping of Vinnie's back air. He's not getting hit by that last hit of back air. He's doing a great job of power shielding it and choosing really smart options afterwards.
Yeah, and if you didn't actually know, Vinnie's back air, Game & Watch's back air, the animation on the turtle before the last hit, the turtle's head snaps. That is the time right in that gap to actually punish the move. Meta Knight basically in this matchup destroys Game & Watch with up B out of shield. We've seen Ally I saw Ally earlier on in the tournament, as Vinnie hangs on with a bucket break, actually punish Turtle with jab out of shield. Because of that, Vinnie will fall. But a great showing by Vinnie.
Definitely a big step up from last year. And while I will hand off the mic to EE here, I have to give credit where credit is due. Otori really did a great job of holding Vinnie out. While I don't really agree with swapping off the climbers, you know what? Certain mistakes are made. So shout outs to Vinnie.
You gotta go with your gut sometimes.